This is World of Horror. I've been playing this game a lot lately. I recently did my research and found that there is an ending to the new mystery that just came out with the update. There is a Flamethrower ending for the Botanist mystery. I'll show you right here. I've had to go back in and load some of this up. So, Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. There are 4 endings. I've got 2 of them. The ending that I want requires me to do some preliminary work. I need to do another mystery to unlock a weapon. I ended up starting the game over like 6 or 7 times to line these up, but we've got the Morbid mermaids mystery here, which is a prerequisite for the ending A that we're looking for on this blood-curdling botanist mystery. So let me set this up. We got another mystery here that's really helpful. We're playing on hard mode, so I'm first going to do the evolving eels mystery. So let's jump back. Let's get this free experience boost, and we're going to equip the scalpel that Mimi starts with here. Okay, and I think that's it. Let's grab the 1 fun from this box, and we're ready to go. So let's knock out this eels first. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. So, Kana is a really beneficial ally. She reduces enemy damage by 1. So, let's unlock this. Okay, we don't need to do the side mission. So let's just pile through with this investigation, unlock her, and we'll jump on to the Morbid Mermaids case. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Alright, we got a perception check here. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. Okay, we got a little experience for that. Okay, let's keep rolling. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. I always look for a first aid kit here. I think that's maybe the most neutral choice. I have a feeling if we see what's cooking, we're going to find something that we don't want to see. And I have the scalpel, so I don't think we need a weapon. Probably find like a meat cleaver. Let's just look for first aid. Okay, that's a knowledge check. Our stamina is full, but I think that's better than taking damage somewhere else. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Okay. Let's keep investigating. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Okay, we lost 2 reason. Let's gain a spell. Let's see. Gain an additional follower. Okay. Probably not going to use these. +1 knowledge. Costs 4 reason. Probably won't use these. Might just sell them later to gain reason. Each one gives you 1 point of reason if you sell them that way, but we'll hold on to them just for a moment here. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. The cold bath will work if you have high strength. I think the hot bath might accrue a little bit of doom. Let's just take the hot bath. The hot bath is so inviting that you spend an extra hour in it. Okay, so we got 1 doom. That's okay. I should be able to get through this, get the ending that I want in the botanist investigation, and then let's just beat the run. Let's see if we can line this all up. So I'm gonna play smart early on here and just try not to make any stupid choices. Let's keep rolling. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Alright, we took another hit to reason, but we gained 2 funds. Let's keep going. This mystery is not too difficult. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. Alright, +1 reason. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Okay, we're getting closer. Getting closer here. We're gonna take a hit for reason on this one. It's like -2 reason. Okay. Let's just go ahead. Okay, we're gonna lose. Okay, I have enough. Okay, investigate neighbor's apartment. We're gonna definitely lose some reason on this. We're gonna check the bedroom, because that's where Kana's at. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now too. So we have 2 choices. We can take her straight to the hospital, but then we lose her as an ally. So we're gonna have to puncture her eye. We're gonna lose reason for this, but keeping her as an ally is really beneficial. So we'll find a way to get that reason back. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Okay, so we take her to the hospital, and we're going to fall asleep. And here she is. She's back. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Kana. She's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore. I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. I don't know if you're gonna have a left eye. Okay. So let's get this reason back. Let's see. So okay, the hospital's busy, that's good, so we can still rest at home. So now we're gonna do Morbid Mermaids. We're gonna do Morbid Mermaids, we're gonna get the fire axe, and then we're gonna do the botanist investigation. So let's heal this reason. I think reason was the thing that we needed. Okay. And I think that's all we can do here. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Alright, this is where we're at. Let's do something real quick. +1 knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. And enthrallment. Gain an additional follower. I don't need these. The knowledge could be... Our knowledge is pretty high. So let's just gain the reason on it. We do have a weapon. We have the scalpel. Okay. Maybe not the best weapon, but that's what we have. Maybe we can go to the shop. Alright. Morbid Mermaids. Let's get this fire axe. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind is snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using the bodies of unfortunate students as materials. Okay. So we have 7 doom. Let me make a detour here real quick. Let's go. Okay, let's go downtown. Let's shop for items with the... Let's see if I can't maybe get... Maybe... Okay, we're gonna make 2 detours. Let's stop by the hospital. Let's steal these painkillers here. Okay. And then we're gonna run by the shop. And maybe... I'm thinking the scalpel may not be strong enough to fight the janitor. Let's go. Let's stop by the dog shop here. Okay, that's how you. All right, that was the one of the achievements that I wanted to unlock. Steak knife, damage 3, speed. Okay, I might grab the steak knife just to use as a throwing item. Okay, and we'll keep that in our inventory. So, mermaid sighting. Okay, don't think I need to do the side mission on this one. No, I don't. All right, let's roll. Alright, we got 4 doom. A vital clue. Alright, we missed the point, I guess. Plus 4 doom on that. Let's roll. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Alright, we can break into the window to grab it, but I think we're going to take a stamina hit. Check plaques and trophies. Must be some kind of perception check. But I think if this fails, we'll lose reason. I'm going to take the chance. It's a luck check. You find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand Champion of the Cannibal Eating Contest of 56. Okay. It's more reason than I wanted to lose, but... Let's see, I'm trying to think if the... Let's keep going. Might have to rest before we fight this janitor. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Alright. Oh, she does 2 all damage. Great. Okay. Oh, and our chance to hit's real low. Okay, let's do... Let's see. We're doing 4 damage. Wow. Is it because we... Is it the scalpel? Damage 4. Chance to hit 65. Maybe the steak knife would be the better weapon to be using. Alright. We can do this. Can we... For 6. 55% chance to hit. We can only load up 2 attack boosts. Let's see. Base chance to hit is 55%. We would do 8 damage. Can we prepare 2 of these? Let's see. We're gonna get hit though. Can we prepare 2 strong attacks? I don't think we can. Alright, let's prepare 2 normal attacks. I'm gonna get struck here though. Alright. Let's load up a heavy attack. Let's prepare this one. That's a guaranteed hit. Okay, she drops a steak knife too. 21 doom. Man, we are gonna lose health going into the Morbid school. Let's see. Burnt notes. Let's put these away. I don't need these anymore. Probably need to stop by and rest at home for 4 doom. Yeah, let's do it. Let's rest at home. Plus 2 stamina and reason. Okay. I wish I had... I'm almost inclined to sell the painkillers. What did these sell for? 1? I want these steak knives to throw at the janitor. Because I know he's probably going to be doing... Alright, you know what? Let's just travel to the Morbid school. -1 stamina and reason. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Of course they would be. I feel like I'm willing to risk the doom to heal my reason a little bit more, because I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity to really heal during this investigation, so let's investigate the downtown. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? If we jog around the block, I've never taken a nap before, but I feel like there's gonna be some kind of doom penalty for it. Let's just take a nap. Let's try the nap. Oh, so we do gain a little reason and stamina. The world may be falling apart, but you really needed that. Okay, you got it. We're at 33 doom. I'm gonna equip the steak knife. I feel like this might be a better weapon to use over the scalpel. Okay, let's keep going. We're only trying to get the fire axe here. We only want the fire axe. That's the only reason why we're rolling through this investigation. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. This is going to be... we're going to take on 3 doom right here. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Yolats is getting closer. Okay. We're moving up, getting closer. The pool is empty at this hour. I think stepping closer is probably a combat encounter, but I've never done anything but check out the lockers, and you always get 2 funds. Someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Okay. Alright, now we fight the janitor. Just hope I have enough reason. I'm gonna throw the steak knife and scalpel at him in the fight. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, the upper part at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewed in place of her legs. She was too weak and died. You hear the mad janitor say, he looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Alright, let's kill this dude. Let's get the fire axe. Hey there. Hey, there was an update recently, right? I thought the nap used... Oh, let me see. Let me read this. Sorry. I thought the nap used to have a different outcome. The nap for that one event earlier, where it's like you can either take a jog, you can take a nap, or you can buy like a coffee. I don't know. I feel like if that's the event that you're talking about, I know the jog. I think there's a strength check on it, and I think you heal. It might be a stamina heal. If I have the funds, I usually just like buy a coffee just to get out of it, just so I don't have to deal with any type of negative consequences. But that's the first time I've ever selected the nap option. So I took on a little bit of doom, and then I gained 1 stamina and 1 reason. So I don't know. I really don't know if there was like an alternate effect to it before. I just tried to pick that one because I thought it would be maybe the most neutral. Like you take on a little bit of doom, but then that one was new for me. If because I know if you go for a jog, I feel like the jog is a strength check, but then you gain stamina from it, I think. And then if you buy the coffee, it's like just 1 fun. You throw out 1 fun, and that's it. You just lose the fun for it. So if you're in a pinch and you're really trying to preserve health, you have funds to spare, you can just buy the coffee. That way you don't have to worry about, losing reason or stamina. The janitor does 1 stamina damage. That's a lot. I was worried he was doing all damage. Let's kill this dude. Let me get the fire axe, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the flamethrower and the botanist mystery. Yeah, and pick my brain if you see something or you want me to do something different. There's a few options to beating the janitor here that you wouldn't have to fight him for, which I'm sure a lot of people, I feel like some people don't know about. You can topple the lamp, and if you had the crowbar, you can force the manhole open for like 2 alternate endings. I would normally do that, but I need this man's I need this man's fire axe right now. So let me load him up. Let me knock this dude out. We're doing 4 damage for a 60% chance to hit. Okay. I'm heavily inclined to just throw. Let's get rid of the scalpel. It did -1 damage. Or I don't need the steak knife. 29. Okay. Let's load him up. Let's load them up. Let's see. 60% chance to hit. Okay, that would be an 80% chance to hit. Let's load up. Let's do 2 attack boosts for every strong attack. Let's see if we can't. What would that do? 80% chance to hit for 8 damage. Okay, do it again. Let's keep trying. Let's save this sequence too. Alright, not bad. These are hitting, that's really good. Alright, we'll do it again. Nice, okay. We got the fire axe now. Mad Janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe, and using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness on the school corridor. Okay. So we got the fire axe now. Okay. Let's get this flamethrower. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but you will sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Oh man. Ending A. Okay. So, okay, let's level up. First aid's really good. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. I'm going to pick the first aid perk. And maybe we can buff. Let's see. Let's bring up our perception. Actually, let me check something on the fire axe. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. What is the fire axe? Is it a 2-handed strength weapon? Okay. I see. So if we brought up our strength, we could do more damage with that. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. I think that's the rest. That might affect our ability to rest at home. Let's see. Your rest action is less effective. Okay. Let's go home. Let's heal some reason. Alright. And now let's do the Botanist mystery. Okay. So I haven't done this before, but we're going to feel this one out. I've done this mystery before. I haven't gotten the flamethrower ending though. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with a new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. What is he doing and where is he? Okay. Let's grab this flamethrower. So we do need to do the side mission. If we don't do the side mission, we can't unlock the ability to see what is wrong with Shiro-san. So it wants us to investigate the school location twice. Let's do that. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Yeah, that would be pretty bizarre. Okay, I can't remember if the linear mystery path takes you to the school. We're going to go ahead and just do the school one more time and lock this in. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. So you can light the candles. I feel like of these 3 options, picking up the book, there's no negative consequences. You gain an item, but the book you pick up, it's usually not that good, but I'm going to pick up the book. You recognize the sticker on the book. It came from the local library. That's interesting. Fatal Flora. Deals 8 damage to plant enemies. I wonder if that works on Shiro-san. Because Guide to Toxic Flowers. We're going to hold on to that. Because because technically Shiro-san is a plant, more of a fungus by the time we catch up with him. A new yet unidentified species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Okay, so side mission complete. Let's do the linear path. Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. It's the rioter. Okay. -1 all damage. I'm trying to think, if we beat her, we get her prescription. That's another achievement that we can unlock at the illegal den. How much damage? What's our chance to hit here? 80 for 4? So if we load up, what, 8, 16, we can kill her on... I don't think I can run. Oh, I should have equipped the fire axe. Okay, can't do that yet. Alright, let's, I just fight her. Okay, how many of these can we do? 2? Let's do it. Let's load up 2 strong attacks with 2 attack boosts. So these should be guaranteed hits. That should be a 100% chance to hit for 8 damage. Okay, we'll do it again. One more time. Yeah. Okay. She drops the prescription. That's another achievement for later. I'm going to... Let's take these painkillers. Let's get a little bit of stamina back. And let's keep moving. Seeing 2 chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Call the police. I can't remember if that's a charisma check. Research occult notes. I feel like there's going to be a hit to reason, but then we gain a spell. Call the police. Let's see. Do nothing. Usually that's going to be... I know, I totally forgot to... Thank you. I know, I went to fight the rioter and I fucking I had the steak knife equipped. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's research occult. Let's call the police. Charisma check failure. Okay, there was something in your version of the events that didn't add up. You've been detained, but due to the lack of evidence, the police let you go after 48 hours. Okay. Our doom is teetering there. Thank you. I would have I would have forgotten to equip that axe, man. I would have forgotten up into the end. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. Look for an alternative way. Alright. Our doom is just stacking up. Okay, here we are. So... Okay. Let's see. We gotta find... One of these squares is where we want to go. Come on. Let's get it early. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Alright, I feel like searching the tent usually the results are not good. Investigate the ground for clues. Our perception and our knowledge is pretty high. Let's investigate. Perception check. Okay, we got a little bit of experience for that. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Okay. Come on. One of these has to be where we're trying to go. A sudden storm forces you to find a shelter in a nearby cave. Okay. I don't have the flashlight. but I don't think we lose anything for that. Come on. We're looking for the van? What you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Alright, we're fighting the Kanoko Gatherer. Alright, let's do... Oh boy. Oh, our regular attack's pretty strong. 612... 24, maybe it's better to do 9, 18, 27. Maybe just to prepare 3 strong attacks. Because we're gonna, if we do 2 regular attacks for 12, we're still only gonna knock him out in the 3rd sequence. Right, let's save this and prepare these. I don't want to take the damage, but one more. We'll at least get the reason back. Okay, nice. 9 reason, 7 stamina. Alright, these maze sequences are the worst. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They are obviously looking for something or someone. So, I know if we reveal ourselves, if the outcome is favorable, we'll gain a flashlight. Both of these, if they're unfavorable, we're gonna get shot. But at least if we reveal ourselves, they will do a like a botched surgery or something. It's a stamina effect. I feel like running, the negative effect to running is greater than the hasty aid. Thank you. It's the beer. It's a 9% beer. I'm like, my mind is just like somewhere else right now. Just keep me in the pocket. I'm gonna hold this shit together. All right, I'm gonna reveal myself. I think this is a charisma check. Okay. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly, you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him. You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. They shot me. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. We took a pretty big hit to stamina there. Okay. That son of a bitch. Alright. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We'll figure this out. Come on. Alright. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Alright, lost some reason. One of these has to be the truck, but... Okay. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. Okay. So we've got the fire axe equipped. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives up and you fall down to the basement. Alright. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Alright, I don't know I don't know if we're gonna help him escape. We're definitely gonna fucking roast this dude though. Alright, so 12 HP. He does negative okay, he's receiving 2. He's probably gonna end up doing 2 all damage. We're gonna smoke this guy though. So first we need to figure out what's wrong with Shiro-san. Stop and take a closer look at Shiro-san's injuries. I'm almost inclined to let the plants beat him up a little bit because I think it brings down his HP. Let's see, one of these, this turn the plants will attack you instead of Shiro-san. I almost, you know what? 12 HP is not too bad. I don't know if his health doubles when he turns into fungus mode. You know, let's find out. Stop and take a closer look at Shiro-san's injuries. Alright. Let's see what's going on with Shiro-san. What's on, man? What's going on? 24 HP. Okay. The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it, the fruiting body of a fungus. Ah, damn. Okay, we took some stamina damage there. Using the fire axe, you can quickly chop down the branches, blocking the quick way out of the mansion. Okay. So, let's chop our way out. Okay. This son of a bitch. I knew it. Oh, god damn it. Break into the minivan. Okay, we've got the flamethrower. Alright. So, let's see. 24. We can attack him for... Let's see. He's gonna kill me, right? I'm gonna pull all the stops here. I've got the flamethrower equipped. How much damage are we doing? We're doing a lot of damage with the flamethrower. Okay. 65% chance to hit. Alright. Can we attack him with the... I'm gonna throw the fire... I think I'm done. But I'm gonna make... I'm making my last stand here, so let's just try to... Try to punish this dude. Throwing the snake knife at him. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's use the book. I've got like all this shit in my inventory. I'm just like reading the book. I'm gonna throw the fire axe and the knife at him. Use the book. Okay. I think it was neutral. I think the book was neutral. He's got 11 HP. I might be able to survive this. Let's see. Can we load up two... We can prepare 2 flamethrower attacks, I think. Okay, I think we've got him. And we should be able to get out of this healing some reason. Did it give me more bleeding? Badly bleeding. Chance of losing 1 stamina each investigation. There's like a river of blood just pouring from my character here. Alright, let's cook this dude. Let's cook him. I think we can get out and heal at home, because we're not going to hit another encounter. Okay. This is the silhouette, like a memory of this man before all this bullshit. You stand over the gardener's body, trying to stop the blood gushing from your arm. No one should know about Shiro-san's discovery and the weird fungus. You break into the minivan and dump the flammable fungicide bottles inside the building and set it on fire. Okay. Hoping that the flames will consume the morbid secrets, you walk away. So there was ending A. Thorough investigation, okay. A little bit of doom reduction. A little bit of reason and stamina. Still alive, let's heal at home. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aura-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Okay. So I think we can still heal. Sir Foggy Mood, thank you for following. I appreciate that. I thought maybe this, I tried to I tried to pile through. It seemed like I just barely made it and survived this one. But Let's take the key. We are going to... Let's heal some stamina. And... What can we do? Can we go back to... Can we go back to... let's see. We can still unlock the achievement for the prescription pills. Let's do... I'm still in this. I'm still alive. Let's level up. Getting damaged in combat grants a small experience bonus, okay. Maybe we can bring up... Let's see. Maybe fast learner is probably the best. Because our perception's pretty high. Let's do... luck or... I'm definitely going to heal stamina. We'll do fast learner. We'll do fast learner. I feel like that might be more beneficial. We've got, what, 2 more mysteries that we need to solve? Let's do... Okay. Abnormal arms is pretty straightforward. Rancid ramen. This is probably the easiest one. It's like one enemy in this mystery that we're probably going to have to fight in the stairwell. And it's either... I feel like it's either going to be the apartment stalker or the twisted corpse. Rancid ramen. Maybe we can... Let's see, we're at 53 doom. Let's try to gun through Rancid ramen. We can save abnormal arms for the end. And then let's get into the lighthouse. Let's see if we can't beat this run. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves, dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? Oh, you know, let's go back. I think the book gave more bleeding. I remember... Right, what did that book do? Let's see. Because I used it, but I don't remember there being a status on it. But I also feel like the badly bleeding wasn't there before. We should probably get that. Let's see. I have 2. Chance of losing 1 stamina each investigation. Each investigation, that's pretty... Okay, we've got 3 funds. Let's go to the hospital. Let's see if we can't heal those. Because I'll end up dying before we even make it... Before this mystery's even over. Yeah, no, man. 1 bleeding came from hasty aid. The book gave you 2nd badly bleeding. Yeah, well, because I know 1 came from, right, the hasty aid from that time that we got shot. I can lose... I've only got 4 stamina. 1 stamina each investigation is pretty... It's a pretty bad effect. Badly bruised. -1 strength until the end of current mystery. Let's heal this one too, and if we're lucky, this won't be another hasty aid. Stable condition. Okay, let's discard it. Okay. We're at 55. 55 doom. Let's exit. I'm like, I feel like I almost want to heal at home, but healing's been... Our ability to heal has also been reduced. Okay. Maybe... We can heal at home, we can rest at home for 4 doom. We're gonna get 5, we're gonna get 1 stamina and 1 reason. It'll bring us up to 5 and 6. So we'll be at 59 doom. So that leaves us, what, that's about 60 doom, 70 to 80. I feel like most of these mysteries are like a 15. We could heal, but I don't have any weapons. I still have the flamethrower. Fast to equip. But we still have the fire axe too. 4 is safe-ish, unless you run into a strong enemy, and then you can run. Yeah, you're right. I guess too, maybe the benefit of the low, I can't remember if it was the low reason or the low doom, but you run into Father, you saw, what was his name? Yagasumi? Father, it's like you can heal reason. After first hit, you can activate double damage. Let's ride the stamina and reason then. Let's roll with it. I'm not going to do any extra stuff though. The ramen side quest I don't need to do. Let's investigate the apartments. Oh, here's the dex check. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. I'm almost inclined to just call the police. Because our dex is like, it's about halfway. Let's call the cops. Alright, got a little doom. The man escapes when he hears the police siren. But before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Okay, let's roll. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. This is the twisted corpse. Okay, -2 reason. This might be a situation where I will run. Because I think even if we try to attack him, 6, we'd kill him. Well, I can actually defeat him. I will gain the reason back that he's gonna do to me. I can do, what, 2 sever attacks for 12 damage. I'll kill him on the next sequence. He's gonna hit me once, but I've got that first aid perk, so I'll get the reason back anyway. One more time. Load up 2 of them just for the hell of it. Okay. That was neutral. Actually, what happens if we go to the illegal den and, man, what's the prescription for that? I think you had to pick it up and then sell it back to him. Let's get through this one. You would think I'd be able to just, you would think the flamethrower would be the weapon that you can use to actually fight ghosts, but I guess the exercising ghost with flamethrower would be the like the most realistic option. But somehow you use every weapon that you have to just sever their ties. I really don't know what the procedure is. But if I was in a hallway in an abandoned apartment complex and I had a flamethrower and a ghost showed up, I'd be using that flamethrower, you know. It would be like the oh my god. It's like a cross between like the, if recall correctly, you need 4 funds to buy medicine with prescription. Damn. How much does this axe go for? Might have to do this one later then. Because I know the achievement was like, you would file the prescription in the illegal den, but then I think you maybe sell the pills back to him. I might just have to come back and finish that one later. Because I've only got 1 fund. Alright, let's study this scene. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Okay. Oh! You buy the pills in the hospital. I thought there was something with the... I thought there was some kind of unlock with the pills in the illegal den. I read something somewhere. I don't know if you filed the prescription and then you turned around and sold them. We can... maybe if we get enough funds before the end of this, we can try it. Unintimidated by the painting. Then give pills to Ryder in a legal den. Okay. Okay, got it. I was hoping I'd be in a better... I was hoping I'd be in a better situation, but... if we can get some more funds, maybe I'll try. Let's see what happens. I'm still gunning for the, for the lighthouse, but... check his wounds for clues. Might be a knowledge or perception check. I know I can steal his gun, but we're gonna take 3 reason for that. Let's check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Okay. Let's keep going. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. So we've got the ghoul. This is the ghoul. Okay. 24 HP. We're doing a lot of damage though. Okay, man. What if we... this would be for 18. They're gonna get 1 hit on us, no matter what we do. I feel like I'm really riding the line here. Let's do... how much damage? 6 damage. I'm trying to think if it's worth even throwing the fire axe at her. If it hits for 6 damage... we can take her out in 1 hit. I just don't... I'm trying to think if I need the fire axe for anyone later. The only enemy I can think of that will be a problem might be the tax man. Whatever his name is. Something Son. The dude that's usually hanging out in the lighthouse that does like doom damage. 63%. Okay. Let's try... otherwise, she's going to get a hit on us. Might be possible to brace, then go for double damage. If I brace, it will reduce... It will reduce the hit to 3. Let's see, where was that? Nope, let's see, it's in one of these other... I'm looking for it. Lowers the incoming damage by half, and ignores any special attack. So... and how many attacks can we load up here if we do... what if we did 2? That would be 18. Yeah, shoot. No, it would absolutely take her out. Can we load up a few? A 95% chance to hit. Maybe these would be better. That'd be 12. 12, 12. For 85. Okay, but let's see. Let's try to... maybe we can brace. Let's brace. Can we do an attack while we're bracing? We can. So we'll take the 1 hit. Let's take the hit. Can we load up 2 of these? Yes, we can. Okay. Alright. 18. Let's do... I probably don't even need to do the You're right, you're right. Desperate struggle. We'll do... let's prepare this. That should be the 18 that we need. Nice. Cool. Very cool. Thank you. Oh. Our reason's so good right now. Hopefully we don't have to fight. Hopefully we do not have to fight anyone. Let's see. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. We have one fund. We can invite her for a coffee. I'm trying to think of what the... I think chatting might be some kind of... Chat was... some kind of... I mean, if it's reason, I'm cool with losing the reason. I'm almost more inclined to hold on to the one fund that we have. Let's try chatting. Okay, that's fine. Charisma check, success. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Alright, our experiences... We're gonna level up pretty soon. The one reason's fine, I'll take that. This encounter is trash either way. I don't think I've ever gotten out of this without taking a hit somewhere. I feel like taking her home deals some kind of heavy damage. I almost want to say it's stamina. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Yeah, what was that? Chat is +1 reason on fail. So the benefit of passing the check on chatting was -1 reason, but then you get a little bit of experience. I don't think I feel like that's one of those encounters. If I take her home, I feel like if I take her home, I'm gonna lose stamina. But I feel like if I let the police handle it, I'm gonna lose reason. That's what I'm thinking too. I don't have the stamina. I don't have the stamina to spare. Nothing's ever come out of this encounter that was beneficial. Take her home. I feel like you lose more stamina than you would losing reason. That's what right, 1 reason. Oh, so you gain experience with this one. Let's let the police handle it. I'll take the hit to reason. It's fine. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. This is a really punishing encounter. Okay. Let's investigate the lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Well, excuse me. If we had done the side mission, we would have gotten the rancid meat, or some kind of meat out of the dumpster. That would have given us the other option here. So let's just give the vial of ramen soup. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant Must be closed immediately. A week later, police and an official stand. Man, the writing on this sometimes. A week later, police and an official stand where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. That's a shame because the ramen spots are usually pretty good. This, I think I see like a finger right here. Alright. We got a little reason and stamina back. Let's kill this. Let's kill this last mystery. The friendly dog disappeared last night. Okay. Let's level up. Could save this for later, but let's just do it now. Art, knowledge, perception. Maybe we can bring up charisma. That might help us in the lighthouse. Let's bring charisma up. It turns out the secret ingredient was just water. Plain old water laced with LSD. Yeah, it was it was like that homebrew LSD. Plain old plain old water with LSD. It's probably not the first ramen shop to get people hooked on the ramen. Maybe that's what this whole game is just like someone just loaded you up with a few tabs of a few drops of LSD in your water. Let's bring up the charisma. Honestly, honestly, I have half a mind to write Panstas and volunteer to spell check everything. I don't know if because I think Panstas. I know the developer of this game, or so I've read, is like one person, and I think he is. I think he's. What was he? Panstas might be. Correct me if I'm wrong. European. He's Polish. Okay. Sometimes I read the spelling in this game. Like, it kind of plays in with the aesthetic for some reason. Sometimes the writing, like, the way it reads, I can understand, maybe from, like, a European perspective, but the, I don't mind, I guess I don't mind reading the, it's not like, it's definitely not, like, maybe you would say it's not like proper English, but I mean, it's okay. Maybe if enough of us keep making these videos, we can, kind of feels like the broken translation on an older Japanese game. Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe, I mean, I feel like it could have been done on purpose. Maybe a little bit on purpose. Like, if he was able to go in and make art for this game through MS Paint, he was able to design this game the way it's designed, I feel like he would have been able to. He probably knows that some of the words were jumbled or the pronunciation was mixed up, but it almost adds like to the charm a little bit. And I think like my drinking too, it, kind of fucks with the reading a little bit. Maybe he was drinking when he was writing this stuff. I'm gonna bring up the stamina. Let's buff the stamina. Let's take a key. And let's heal this, maybe we can, I feel like maybe healing the stamina, because we can heal reason for defeating enemies. Let's bring the stamina up. Okay. Where are we here? Where are we? Let's do this last mystery in rock. Here we go. So far I've done okay. I got the flamethrower. That was like the whole purpose. That was like the whole kind of focus on the run. So if we can actually beat the run, it'll be it'll it'll be more complete, I guess, right? For the sake of the video. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. That's it. It's a quick run, too. I think we're only going to run into maybe one enemy this whole mystery here. And our doom's pretty low. Maybe we can... Let's see if we can't knock out this prescription. Let's go. Let's see. Maybe we can gain a fund. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of Zero Park. We don't have any spells, so I guess for an encounter it's not that bad. Let's keep going. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Let's do, probably gonna hang up. I don't know where this came from, but it got me thinking about back in the day we used to call, like, at least in the United States, there was like QVC, was like the those old cable channels you can call to purchase things. And when we were kids, we used to call those numbers, and we used to prank call those numbers as kids, and like we'd never buy anything, but we'd put on. I had a really good voice that I'd put on. You put down the phone, a little shaken up. Just how many people did that odd man call today? We used to call these numbers and just like, I think like once or twice I was able to really get them. It seems like when I was 8 or 9, I had the ability to make the voice of like an old woman. And I can't do it anymore. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. So our charisma's pretty good, and our perception's pretty good, but I feel like calming her down, if this roll is successful, we can gain 4 reason. So let's shoot for calming her down. Okay, charisma check success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. This is like, I feel like there's not, I can't remember off the top of my head another encounter that heals that much reason on, if there is, it's like one of few. So if your charisma's high, definitely try to talk to her, because the +4 reason is pretty sick. Oh shit, okay. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. If I get the most expensive one, we will lose this last fund that we have. I can't remember what the cheapest option does. One of these, though, you do lose. I think maybe if you have no funds, you lose reason for it. But I feel like our doom's in an okay place. I just don't want to lose. If I lose this last fund, that tax man might roll around. We'll do the no fun. An injury on fail. Okay. Maybe. Let's just roll. Let's roll with it. If he comes around before the end of this mystery, fine. We'll take him on, but We're almost into the lighthouse. I'm interested to know what's the chance that we'll run into him, but I'll keep that in mind. One of these is gonna be a fight. It's probably gonna be the ghost. You hear? Oh, it's the apartment stalker. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. -2 stamina. Alright. This flamethrower is pretty powerful. It's like katana powerful. It's a pretty good weapon. What is it though? It's a strength weapon. And it's just an aerosol can with a lighter taped to it. I don't know if like that would, I don't think that would do that much damage, but let's see. Alright, let's load this up. We can do 18. Nothing's changed here. We can load 3. What if we do 3 regular attacks? That'd be what, 18? It's the same thing. Let's try the strong attacks. We'll do 2 here. Let's save this too. Okay. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You are dead, my friend. Let's prepare 2 normal attacks and end this. And we get the baseball bat. Not that I really need it, but maybe it's just something we can throw if we run into another enemy. Alright. I think he probably gave me a concussion too. Yeah, he did. -1 to knowledge until the end of current mystery. Yeah, you're right. I think the axe is 2. I would have to sell... Bat is another 1 funds. I need to sell... I mean... How much is... Look, how much is a flamethrower selling for? For 1. 68 doom. What does the prescription give? Maybe we could... Like, if I sold the fire axe, the baseball bat, and the flamethrower, I could file the prescription, sell it at the den, get the achievement. Last enemy I'm probably going to have to fight is the, whatever his name is. I just call him the tax man, because he shows up in the lighthouse and he does doom damage. But we're like, what, 70 doom? Because this is probably going to end pretty soon. I could probably take some doom damage. Let's do it. Let's sell this stuff. What do you think? I'm not being unreasonable. Because I don't think... I think it's just 1. It's just 1 fund. I could sell it all, get the prescription filled, sell it for the achievement. I just know I'm gonna run into... There's a chance we can run into that guy in the lighthouse. But if my doom's low enough, he's manageable. Because my stamina and reason's in a good place. I'm almost inclined to just sell it all. Might make things a little more interesting too. Because if you sell the prescription drugs in the illegal den, I'm trying to think if you... Yeah. Yeah, you're right. For an item. I feel like the enemy that I would want to run into is probably in the school. Maybe like the young witch. Or anyone who drops like a weapon. Let's see. Investigate the hospital. Let's see. Weapons would be like young witch in the school. Who else drops stuff? Some of the ghosts drop like corpse dust. The village. Sometimes you run into the gardener who drops the shovel. The jar in school. Yeah. Let's try the school. I've got plenty of doom. I really do have plenty of doom. I'm down for that. Let's run it. Let's run it. Oh, take a peek. We're gonna take some reason damage. Stamina damage, okay. It's like, don't. But school is max, so it's like, don't go too far. How about the village? Let's investigate the village. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. They're like, you just came from the school. What are you doing? It's getting hot everywhere. Let's keep checking out the village. Ooh, alright, what curse was that? Oh my god. Let's see. Maybe one more village. Maybe one more village. Let's see. Let's do the village again. I don't care anymore. Let's do it. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon in prison. So, oh, okay. This might actually... He will give me an item if the ritual is successful. The side quest? Still needed for the hospital. I feel like... Because I've already taken the painkillers from the doctor's office. The only thing I can think of... The only enemy that we would run into that drops an item in the hospital... I don't know, man. Maybe... I'm trying to think. There's like the bloodsucker, there's the nurse doll. Bloodsucker, nurse doll. Those two enemies I know. And then there's like a few encounters with some of the like the blood donation. I can't remember if there's an enemy that drops like something. If I do pass this, I can gain an item from this priest. Let's participate. Let's sell the mask. Okay, you've read about the ritual. Okay, we got an item. Let's sell the mask. We're gonna sell the fire axe. We're gonna sell the baseball bat. Okay. So now we go to the hospital to file the prescription pill. To file the prescription. Let's see. You buy pills at hospital, then give pills to Ryder. An illegal den. Do we file the prescription with... I'm asking so many questions. Let's just do it. Would it be it'd probably be the pharmacy. Tell me I fucked that up. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is it up here? Is it like this box? Let's see. I guess I'm guessing that's probably what it would be. Let's see. Let's go back. Okay. I still don't know what sometimes this shows up and I don't know what what it all means. Okay. Let's go to the illegal den. Entering the thank you, by the way. Entering the illegal den, you instantly notice the girl who attacked you and drop the prescription. You throw the expensive medicine on the table before her. Is it my grandma's drug? Her eyes light up. I thought it was gone forever. Wait a minute. Why would you help me at all? Explain what's currently happening. Wow. Miku. Is that the, do we unlock Miku now? Wow, okay. That's cool. Awesome. Alright, let's finish this one. Let's finish this one and get out. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Oh, let's read them. Oh, we didn't have any funds. It's okay. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. Come on, let's get out of this apartment. Miku I've seen. Miku seems pretty nuts from what I've seen people say. I've read Miku's like a really good endless mode character. But I wonder if we'll see if we I don't know if we unlocked her. But that'd be pretty damn cool if we did. This is almost finished. And we can take a look. Let's take a look once we get through this lighthouse. I'm going to share my experience. We'll get those 2 funds. Investigate the boiler room. Okay, let's check the vent. We know what we're going to find in here. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in vent's darkness. Okay. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, detectives find a body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. The Miku runs I've seen are wild. If I unlocked her, I'll play an endless run with her. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police finds pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. I had a really good run on the endless mode the other day. I got to stage 108 on hard mode. So maybe if we unlock Miku, we can do another endless mode run with her. Okay. Let's hit this lighthouse. Stop receiving an outside signal. Kana first aid. Okay. Let's go home. Take the key. We're gonna do... Let's heal our stamina. And that's it. Let's do... We've got the flamethrower equipped. All the mysteries are done. Alright. Let's go... Trying to think if there's anything we need to do. I don't think there is. Oh boy, we're probably gonna fail some of these knowledge, perception. Man, if there was a way to heal this charisma. Alright, let's roll. Nope, go back. Okay. Let's open this shit up. Let's go. I'm gonna bring this stamina up a little bit. We're at 81. We've got plenty of doom to spare. I'm gonna roast him with this flamethrower. Chewing him a bit. I'm gonna cook him up like a filet mignon. I've got the broiler right here. My hairspray and lighter. Okay, let's bring it up. I'm gonna bring the stamina up. Just because I feel like we've got the doom to spare. Let's do one more hit. No. Oh, let me think real quick. Did you know that the sigils on the door tell you what's inside the lighthouse? No, I had no idea. I can't go back to look either. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely keep that in mind for the next run. Look, if your stats are at 8, they'll pass. Knowledge and perception's okay, but there's 5 levels to the lighthouse. So we're definitely going to take a hit. Strength's going to take a hit. Dex, charisma will take a hit. So hopefully 2 of these will pass. Maybe this, and each one does like 3 damage. Okay. I'll slow it down before I jump in. That's interesting because that's cool because you could always go like partway through the game and double check it before going into the lighthouse in case you wanted to level up certain stats. Let's cook this. Stamina, what, 369? I can't imagine there being that much stamina damage. Let's roll. Let's do it. Oh, we don't have a flashlight. Well, we got the flamethrower, right? That kind of counts. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Let's see. We're going to take a hit. -3 reason. Okay. Come on. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped. Alright, second mystery was... I think the first one that we did was eels. Then I did mermaids, so I can get the axe for the botanist mission. Okay, nice. Three floors left. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. This is the knowledge check, I think. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. This is the knowledge check. Okay, you're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. This is the charisma check. You were stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. We can't reason with her. Our charisma's too low. -2 reason. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Give me the tax man. He owes it to me. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. This is probably the strength check. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Right. Strength check. Failure. Alright, but I think that's it. That's it. Alright. That's the lighthouse. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will still stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Congratulations, you're safe. So we got 2 achievements. Are the sigils the same as the sigils in the event backgrounds? Ah. Oh. Shit. I should be... I guess I should be, like, writing those down. Alright. Cool.